It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Man, last week I had a great time there in Ottawa, Illinois. I think you all saw those videos on Clover's R&D and their engineering. Man, unbelievable organization. Lots more to come on Clover. But you know, I got to tell you something, my friends. I've been thinking about this A4 revolution that I started, and I'm thinking about, you know, A3 versus A4, a lot of confusion in the marketplace. So today I decided I'm going to have a little educational video, and that educational video is going to make you aware of the differences between A3 and A4, but more importantly, the biggest threat the imaging channel has ever faced in their history, and that's the unknown innovator who's going to come and take away all those A3s that they've been overspeccing and overselling. But before we get started, we got to show you what the hell is an A4 copy machine. Well, I got to be honest with you, my friends. There's an A3 copy machine, so let's get that out of the picture. A3, big old hunking machine. You know, I got to be honest with you. I don't think we need to be advertising. Where the hell's my little pen at? I don't think we need to really be advertising. So, you know, let's cross off the name, you know, so you can't see it. But that's a big A3 copy machine. You look in these drawers. Well, that's a letter drawer. You can tell by how short it is. These drawers here, I'm sure they got letter paper in them, letter paper in them, letter paper in them. Or the bottom drawer that's supposed to be 11 by 17, you know, the really big paper. Well, it's probably empty. Probably got an owner's manual in there or something, because nobody ever puts 11 by 17 paper in the drawers that it's supposed to go in, because only like 2% of the people in the world actually print on 11 by 17 paper. But anyway, here's this big honking machine, and if you saw that in the office, you would think, man, those people are making a whole lot of copies. But then if you looked at NextEra's data, guess what it would tell you? Well, they're probably running about maybe 5,000 pages a month. But there's a whole bunch of them. There's literally millions of these big old monstrosities sitting in offices all across America that are running like, you know, 1,000 pages a month. Seems like a lot, but then the argument will be, yeah, but these machines are robust. These machines could do it all. These machines have every feature and advantage a customer could ever want regarding printing and copying. So now it's time to look at our A4. Let me find the A4. So I got to find it here somewhere. Boom, boom, boom. I got to turn this off first. I'm getting used to this board, but I got to tell you sometimes it's confusing. So here, we all know these are printers, right? These are what we call A4 desktop printers. You know, Managed Print Services ran around and they sold printers. They consolidated people's printers. You know, they try to help customers save money and make sense out of their desktop printing. That's what all those are for. Desktop printers, A4 printers. And then over here, here's another thing. I'm going off track here, but I got to ask everybody a question. I heard one time that they were going to change the name of the Managed Print Services Association. You know, the association where people gather around and talk about managed print services. Of course, a lot of those conversations are based on 2000 strategies. You know, the year 2000 strategies. But I was thinking that maybe we should change the name and the philosophy of Managed Print Services, and let's call it Managed Print Based on Market Realities. MPBOMR. Managed Print Based on Market Realities. What a fantastic concept that would be. That means if we base things on the market realities, guess what we'd be doing? We'd be basing them on the customer's needs, aspirations, desires. We'd make customers happy. We'd be delivering customer-centric deliverables. Okay, now that I went on that rant, I got to find that A4 copy machine I got out here somewhere. Boom, boom. Maybe it's right here. There it is right there. Again, I guess you know what? Let me just do something, because I don't want people to say that, you know, Ray's picking names and all this kind of stuff. So we'll just cross off the name and just make it an A4 machine. But I got to tell you something. That's an A4 machine, folks. This is an A4, what we would call MFP. Multifunctional product. This thing will do everything that big old honking machine will do. Where's that big old honking machine at? I gotta turn this off again. That big old honking machine, there he is right there. So this one here will do everything this one here will do. But guess what? This one here will be so much less money. Should I turn my little thing back on again? Sure I should. It'll be so much less money. Less. Better suited for the customer. And guess what? It even has 3 paper drawers, and they'll all be full of letter paper, because that's what the customer runs. They don't need the drawer that holds the big paper. Never going to do it. But if they want to do sets of stuff, they can do it. So folks, this fantasy that A4 MFPs aren't robust, can't do the job, well, I got to tell you something. I think you ought to start Googling MFPs that can do the job. They're all out there. Here, my friends, this is from Lexmark. They got them. Everybody's got them. Folks, here's the reality. The market's going to shift. and the market's going to shift from A3 to A4. And the A4 revolution, well, I base that on the customers and where they're all going. And I hope you'll join me in that A4 revolution, because I got to tell you something. Everybody that fights for the customer will ultimately win. Well, I'll end my time like I always do. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a great